Hey you guys, so in today's video I wanted to finish working on my front door garland here. However, it started raining really hard and it's going to rain like this for the next couple of days. And unfortunately I won't be able to do anything. But I wanted to show you what I've done so far and kind of give you a little detail as to how I put this whole thing together. I'm probably going to head indoors to do that. But let me just show you what I've done so far. Here's the garland so far, and I was going for this rustic, whimsical look, and I think it looks so unusual. So basically what I did is I got 25 feet of the pine garland in Home Depot as a base, and then I layered it with lots of conifers from the garden and also the grass. So this grass here is a miscanthus grass, and I love those sprays of miscanthus. Now the interesting thing is when I was working on it, it was kind of like curlicues when it's dry, and I didn't realize when it's wet it's going to straighten out. And I will show you on the wreath inside how it will look when the weather dries out a little bit. But even when it's kind of like these sprays of grass, that looks so interesting to me. And what else I'm trying to do, I'm thinking about adding some hydrangeas here, but I don't know if it's an overkill. You guys let me know if you think I need to add a little bit more hydrangeas or leave it as is. And another thing I'm going to add is hypericum berries right here. So I added some to the pots already, right there. I got those at a local florist, and I think that is so interesting. So I'm going to kind of dot the entire garland with the hypericum berries. I actually started over there on top. I don't know if you could see that already. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of trying to hold my camera in the rain with one hand. So this is what I've done so far, and I really wanted to finish it today by maybe finishing up the lights. As you can see, the strings of lights are kind of still hanging over there. But what I'm going to do is probably finish it in a few days and going to have like a grand Christmas decor tour for you guys. Alright, I had to go inside because it started raining really hard, but you could see the wreath that I was talking about, and you could see how curly the miscanthus grass is here because it's nice and dry inside. And it was just as curly on the garland before it started raining. Now, every year I kind of debate whether to have my Christmas decor more formal or more wild, but this year is definitely more wild for the wreaths and for the garland. And this wreath I actually made right after I made the garland, so it is made out of all of the leftovers of the garland and has pretty much the same ingredients. And they are arborvitae. There are like 3 different types of arborvitae. Leland cypress right here. And I also had some hemlock branches that broke from our large hemlocks in the backyard. And all of these greens are from the garden. And around this time of year, I just go around the garden and I prune all of the conifers. They need it anyway. They just get a little bit out of control. And then I use all of these cuttings to make the garland and a lot of the Christmas decor. So it works out perfectly. And what else I did this year is I used this miscanthus grass that I also have in the garden, but I cut the seed heads. I was not interested in the seed heads. I have made wreaths with the seed heads and they look really, really cool, but you have to use some sort of hairspray so they don't make a lot of mess. And I thought just having these blades of grass was really interesting, and it is. It is like the nature's serpentine, and I just love it. So last year I used bittersweet vine as my serpentine for the garland. And this year I was just looking for something that looks that curly, and miscanthus grass was just perfect for that. I also wanted to show you some beautiful things that are blooming right now, like these paperwhites. And they bloomed a little bit early. I wanted them to bloom for Christmas, but that's okay. I have another succession coming. But what I did here is I added some birch branches to support the flowers because sometimes they get a little floppy. These are actually not too bad this year because I forced them in a cooler environment, and it actually creates more stockier flowers. But I would have added birches anyway because it adds so much structure to the composition. Now, another thing that is blooming right now is this beautiful amaryllis. This one is called saffron, like the spice. It's just starting to bloom, and it is the most delicate little thing. It is the smallest amaryllis that I've ever grown, and I love it. I just love the little delicate flowers like this. All right, you guys, this is it for today's video. I really was hoping to finish the garland today, but it is raining even harder now, and I'm going to have to wait for a few days till it dries out. But once I'm done with all of the Christmas decor, my plan is to make a grand Christmas decor tour of 2023. I think it will be so much fun to see all of the things that are put together this year. So that video should be coming this coming week before Christmas. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.